get this started here and do something real simple. We'll do another session. Hello? Hello? Okay, ready to begin? I'm going to start off with some basic questions. And we're going to start off with this right away. And I'm going to pick maybe one or two people later on for any yes or no questions you want to ask, and I'll answer them on the Ouija board. So any kind of questions you want to ask, basically yes and no. I can't do too much about spelling out names and stuff like that because I'm not contacting spirits. I'm using automatism, which is part of the subconscious mind moves the planchette and then does answer questions, but nothing about. I'm fine. I'm doing fine. That kind of thing. Do angels and demons exist the way it's portrayed in the Bible? Do a- No. The answer is no. So in other words, angels and demons are a misconception. Is that what you're saying? Is that what it is? Is there a misconception? Are angels and demons a misconception? Is there a Satan? Yes or no? Is there a... The answer is no. So the devil, Satan, is made up. answer is yes. Who is responsible for making up, for creating the devil, making him up? Who's responsible for it? Who's R O M A N Roman C A T. L. I think I know where Roman Catholic, right? The Roman Catholic Church made it up. They're responsible for. They're responsible for creating the devil, making him up. Yes. Again, I'm gonna ask some questions. This is something that I suspected even before I even asked this question. Again, I'm using automatism, which is like it's kind of like a weird thing, just like I did with the chain. That's also a thing of automatism. Now you may see it or look at it as something as being like stupid or fake, but in order for me to move this, I have to go like this. But if I hold it still without moving my fingers, if I were to hold it still and move it in a certain direction, in a circle, see how my hand is still? I'm using automatism. Part of the brain or the mind that's working subconsciously. That's my old phone, so just ignore that. And that's what's happening. Oh, I'm going off thing. Go in a circle. See how I'm not even moving it with my fingers? I'm using automatism. Part of the mind that's working subconsciously. That's how I'm able to do it. It's all about the mind. There's no spirits involved in it. No, it has to be attached. I have to hold it. Just so I'm saying it's no different than doing this. It's automatism. I'm not talking to any spirits. I mean, I could if I want to, but I don't want to go there. It's like I said. There's too much bullshit in that because you'd be opening doors to things that you don't even know what the fuck you're gonna be opening doors to. So I don't want to fuck with that at all. What's up, player? What up? Okay, I'm gonna ask some more questions. I'm sorry if you feel offended by this, thinking that I'm doing playing with the devil's toy or whatever. I mean, it depends on the person's point of view. Some people think that this is fake. It's just, a placebo effect of the mind. Did Jesus Christ really exist in the way he was portrayed in the Bible? All his miracles, him being a God. Did Jesus Christ really exist? Yes. No. What do you mean yes or no? You mean he did exist, but he was exaggerated? Yes. Was he a god, or what do you say, son of God, and stuff like? No. So the idea of of Jesus Christ being a god, a supernatural being, was exaggerated. Yes. The answer is yes. Who is responsible for exaggerating Yeshua? That's his real name. Yeshua ben Marim. Correct? Was he born? Was he born from a virgin mother? Yes or no? No. The answer is no. So the Gnostic Gospels and the ones that were trying to be burnt by the church, the part about Mary, the Mother Mary being raped by a Roman soldier, is that true? The answer is yes. Again, I'm just using automatism. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but this is just part of what is known from the Gospels that were actually rejected by the church. It was rejected by it. I'm not asking anyone or whatever. I'm just using my subconscious mind, and it's kind of like again automatism. I'm not really necessarily talking to any spirit. Okay, I'm gonna take on a guest in a little while. I just wanna. Okay. Did Jesus ever? How should I put it? Yeshua, Ben Mariam, his real name. Did he really? Did he really study with the Essenes, which is a group of Jewish mystics that taught him Jewish white magic? Is it true? Yeah, the answer is yes. Was the human race created by Lucifer, which is known in the ancient Sumerian text as Enki, the prince of the Anunnaki, known today as Lucifer? Did he create the human race? The original, yes. The answer is yes. Have we been lied to from the Bible? Yes. Okay. There was many. There was many additional books that was purposely taken out of the Bible, removed from the Bible. Did those books tell the truth that the church did not? That the church didn't want the people to know? Yes. I'm getting a little bit lightheaded right now. Whoa. A little bit lightheaded. Whoa. I'm gonna take a break from this right now. But like I said, automatism is what is like what helps move the planchette. But you have to lightly touch it. Is that, and you gotta do a little bit of push, but then the most of it has to be with, like I said, going with the unconscious mind. And I'm already getting a headache. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take a little break. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm not gonna. I'm okay. It just took a little while. I'm not really opening up a portal. I mean, again, I'm using automatism, and let's just to let you know, maybe just to help educate all of you on this, about 80% to 85% of the time, a lot of the context uh, from the or from using the Ouija board comes from the unconscious mind. It's operating through the unconscious mind, which again is known as automatism. 15 to 20% has to do with actually speaking to spirits, in which I'm sorry, but most of them are evil. That's why you got to be very, very careful. When during that in that 15 to 20%, depending, trying to speak to a benevolent or good spirit is pretty much is like one chance out of 100. Only if you don't have that much experience. But even with experience, you're talking about 25 out of 100. 75% of the time is you're gonna run into spirits that are evil. That just wants to mess with you and this and that. And I'm sorry, but that's how it is. That's why it's not really a good idea to go into that realm of trying to talk to spirits. You're better off doing the 80 to 85% of using automatism. You're better off doing that instead. That's my advice. And that's the best I've been trying to tell people, especially people that are like, because I know teenagers can get into it, but that's why I even specifically said in one YouTube video a long time ago, like this is in 2019, a video that I did for teenagers. You do not want to use the board if you don't have much experience. I told them about the do's and don'ts. If you, because people get curious. I remember when I was 16, I was curious. And I was with some friends and we were doing it real seriously. And of course, there's going to be other teenagers out there doing the same thing. Just remember the do's and don'ts. And I went down the list of what to do and what not to do. And then I ended off by saying my best advice to all of you that are 15, 16, 17 years old, whatever. My best advice is not to get involved with something like this to begin with. That's what I told them. Because there's been way too many negative experiences, and sometimes very, very negative experiences, as a result of opening up areas of reality that people are not ready to handle. Plain and simple. Oh, believe me, I know. I know the difference. Let me see. Okay. One more question, and I'm gonna take on a guest. Someone asked if the Illuminati got Kanye West. I can't ask questions like that. I don't want to deal with anything having to do with Illuminati right now. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that shit. It's like it's too touchy of a subject. I don't want to get into that. According to the Bible, the planet Earth is 6,000 years old, or maybe a little older. According to evolution, the planet is 4.2 billion years old. 4.2. Which one is true? Which one is true? Is it 6,000 years old, the planet, or is it 4.2 billion years old? According to evolution. How old is planet Earth? How old? 4, 2, 4.2. 4.2 billion. 4.2. Okay. The answer is yes. Is Tupac alive? I'm, I'm not with the whole Illuminati thing, dude. Come on. Is Tupac alive? I bet you want me to ask, is Shook Knight partly responsible for Tupac's shooting and stuff like that? Again, I don't want to get into that Illuminati thing right now. I don't want to get into that. Okay, I'm gonna take on a guest. Okay, and if there's anybody, there's a couple, but ask about the ice walls. Uh, okay. Is it true that that planet Earth, is bigger than people say it is? Than what we're led to believe? That there's other continents behind the ice walls? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Um, is flat Earth real? No. Okay. The Earth doesn't look the way it's supposed, the way it's been presented, and the Earth is not flat. Um, is it Christian propaganda that about the flat Earth theory? Is it all Christian propaganda? Yes. I don't know. Well, does my girlfriend Sonia really love me? I need to know. Um, okay, I'll ask, but just to let you know, this is not necessarily going to be 100% accurate because I'm not talking to spirits. I'm using the subconscious mind. So whatever the answer is, you know, whether it's yes or no, I don't know. Don't take it too personal. Um, the question, the guy's question, his girlfriend's her her friend Sonia, does she love him? Is she in love with him, or is it just FEELI? feelings. Okay, feelings. Or she has feelings for him, but not necessarily love. She just has. She just has feelings. Okay, it's in other words, what I'm getting is she has feelings for him, but it's not necessarily she's not like madly in love. Is that pretty much the case? Is that what you're saying? Yes. I don't know. Well, there's your answer right there. Damn, these damn fucking allergies. Yeah, I'll ask you a yes or no question. Basically, that's what I wanted to basically do. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. No big deal. Um, since there's not really that much guests to talk on the camera, any yes or no questions you want me to ask before I wrap this up? Oh boy. Um, I'm gonna be. That's a touchy one. I'm not really sure if I want to ask that, but I'll give it a try. Is there going to be another pandemic this year or next year or within the next 2 years or within the next year? Yes or no? Do you refuse to answer? You don't want to answer this. Um, okay. It's kind of strange. Um, yeah, it's kind of yeah. I don't know if it. I don't know if I should have asked that question either. Um, like there's some questions that I want to know about what's gonna happen as far as the bad things, and it refused to answer last time. Is there anything scary that's gonna happen in 2023 or 2024? And it wouldn't answer. It refused to answer. I think it was the not last time, but the time before when I did a session. Um, it did that, so I'm not gonna push it in that sense. Um, what are the chances of a new world war within the next couple of years? 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, 0 being, nothing. The chances of a nuclear war within the next couple of years. Wiping out all of humanity or whatever and stuff like that. Hang on. What are the chances? Zero. The chances are 0. Um, Weird. Um, how about this one? Because since you said 0, no, I don't want to ask this. I don't want to ask this question. No, I don't want to. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up then. I'll do one more question and then I'm just gonna wrap this up on it. Whatever. No, I'm just feeling a little bit lightheaded, a little bit funny. Because this does take a lot out of you when you really concentrate on this. That's why. Is the energy on Earth changing? does humanity stand a chance of surviving any bad things that might happen in the future? Do you refuse to answer? All right. I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm already getting that lightheaded. All right. Good. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Oh boy. Okay. I'm just ripping this up. Oh, I got lightheaded. It's a weird feeling, man. How is everyone, anyways? I had this poster ever since 2015, and I never used it when I first got it until even when I first moved here in 2016. I started using this, believe it or not, about a week ago. When I first bought it up until a week ago, all these years I just had it as a decoration, as a poster. I never really used it other than a poster. Yeah, I made the poster. I scanned it on my smartphone. I pretty much like I scanned it. You know, I went on Google and I went to images, and then I saw different types of Ouija board posters, images. The glow in the dark one, the one from the 1980s, the one that everybody knows about. And I saw a black and white one, and I liked the way it looked, and so I scanned it. And then I took it to Walgreens. They scanned it, and then they blew it up into a poster. It costed about I think it was like $16. I think around there. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm sorry for not asking certain questions. They're too sensitive, and there's a problem when it comes to asking them. I'll be okay. If I feel like passing out, I'll just use this. My BiPAP machine. I have sleep apnea, so I can get some air from that. No, I'm not married. I was never married. I don't have any kids. I'm 51 years old. It's not for me. I kind of figured that out when I was 20 years ago, that it wasn't for me. No kids. I don't regret it. I mean, I love kids. I love my niece and nephew. I took care of them as if they were my own. But I don't really. I mean, I would like to have kids of my own. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the way the world is right now, and the scary things of what might happen in the future, I just couldn't bear bringing someone into this world, knowing it's going to become more and more corrupted and evil. I don't want my kids to be exposed to that shit. I'm sorry, but I just can't. So that's why I just, yeah, whether you want to call it the end times or whatever, it's not really good. To me, I just don't like the idea of bringing someone that I'm gonna love very with all my heart, that I would die for. That to bring them into a world of all this ugliness. I just can't. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. I would go crazy if something were to happen to them. If something were to happen to me, and then they grew up without a father, you know, and if something terrible happens to them, abuse, I won't be able to handle it. Fuck that. It's better not to have kids. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to have one. And well, I haven't found that special lady yet, though. But I want this to fall down. I got this on this not so stable stand. I thought this was supposed to be like hard plastic. This stand, whatever. But then again, it is kind of old. Yeah, thanks for saying that. I mean, I love my mom, no matter, regardless, but she did have problems during the last 10 years of her life. And she was, starting to deteriorate, dementia and her character. She was too much into. I could never really get through to her and stuff like that. She went through a lot of bullshit growing up, and she had a fucked up life, which gets me angry that she had to fucking suffer a lot of bullshit all because of this fucking cult that she was a victim of. I cannot forgive my mother's side of the family that was involved in this. I can never forgive them for that. They really fucked up her life. Yeah, this one was a Masonic order that worshipped aliens, reptilian aliens. So it's much larger than you think. I'm not gonna elaborate on that at all. So what kind of cult was it? You're not a fan of aliens? I am because I know there's aliens out there that are good. That's why. I have nothing against aliens. I just don't care for the bad ones. Catholic cult. Oh yeah. Believe me, I know what you mean as far as like religious cults, how they try to brainwash you. And Catholics are not really the worst ones, in my opinion. I think the worst ones are either Pentecostal and Baptist. Those are the worst ones. Evangelicals are pretty much up there too. He wants us. Well, anyways, I'm pretty much done with this. In a little while, I'm gonna take on a guest to talk about anything. If you guys want to talk about anything scary, if you ever encountered a ghost, if you ever encountered, like some kind of being. Oh, one thing I know for sure. Like I said, angels they're not the way they're being portrayed in the Bible is they're not real in that sense. Angels are actually completely different. They're like beings. They're creatures of I should say like spiritual beings, but also it's kind of like humans as well as malevolent aliens that actually reach the higher level of enlightenment. That actually experience spiritual enlightenment, and they kept on moving up and up and up and up and become advancing more and evolving more, and then become this powerful being of light. So it's not just humans, but also aliens that they're deeply spiritual. Those are the angels. Those are the ones that we call angels. And I noticed that reported, just according to reports, it's not really conclusive. That whenever angels do show up, on occasion, and the person, the victim who's being attacked by malevolent and evil aliens, regardless of rank, regardless of what race they are, even the most evil. Whenever these angelic beings show up, the aliens they run, they hightail it, they're gone, they're just completely gone because of the fact that they cannot handle the frequency of this energy. It has nothing to do with Jesus and God or anything that's portrayed in the Bible. It has nothing to do with it. It's all about frequency. Frequency of negativity against frequency of positivity. That's what it has to do with. They could not handle the frequency, and it was too overwhelming. So they hightail it. They run. Anybody wants to share a scary story with me, or anything, even anything, especially anything about aliens or whatever encounters with one? Yeah, okay, I appreciate that. Archie. Yeah, you can see it that way. Look at it that way. Someone is protecting us from aliens. Yeah, um, good ones. The good ones are protecting us. The good ones are the Andromedans. Those are the most important ones, the ones that are helping us right now. They these beings are like 7 feet tall. They look like Shaolin monks, and they do have a warrior class. They're very courageous, no nonsense warriors, and they're also there's some a lot of them are scientists. Some of them are deeply spiritual people, and they're very peace and they have a feeling of unconditional love. I mean, that's all they know. That's what they've been raised that way. Yeah, I do believe it's a good energy shift that's coming. Yeah, I know the board took a lot out of me in that sense. All right, you guys. I'm just gonna talk for a little while more, and then I'm gonna get off because I feel a little bit loopy from what just happened. Um, Going to invite this person just for a little while. Again, just for a little while, and then I'm gonna take some rest. The last time I felt loopy is not because of the Ouija board, it's because I was celebrating for New Year's. Hey man, I had an excuse. Um, I'll be this guy. Mr. Vince Price.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much.
I just feel a little loopy right now because of what happened.
Oh, from the board?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I seen the session. Most of it anyway. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I did. There were some questions that the people wanted me to ask, but they were too sensitive. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. Anything that has to do with the Illuminati. I don't want to bother it, whatever. Because it's not, for one, it's not going to be 100% accurate. It could be like
Oh, I know.
I could get an answer that people might take too seriously, and then I don't want to get into that. And there's a bunch of other issues too relating to that.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yep. Does that when you use the board, does it drain you of your energy?
When I'm using automatism, because that's what I'm doing. But when you're contacting the spirit, it's something different because it's something that's
Oh.
outside, and that's something I do not want to mess around with. I don't want to get into that. I've been there before. I've done that, and it doesn't end well.
There's a
Yeah.
few
So,
people in here.
where'd you
I
where
wish I
were
wish I I wish
where
I had more stories to tell, to share.
yeah, that's fine. I was hoping that that one day when it was you, me, and that one lady, Sarah, was it? Her name was, or
Last night?
yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but that was like the best conversation I had that we had all together.
Oh yeah, it was. It was pretty cool.
Her name was Enoch.
Yeah. I want to see your lips, Vincent.
What?
Your code name shall be Enoch. Enoch.
Enoch.
Enoch. Yep.
What kind of question is that? I want to see your lips. That's funny.
Yeah, I was watching the Bills and Bengals game, and a big injury happened. They had to stop the game.
Uh huh.
They're doing CPR on some dude. Interesting.
Mhm. Oh man, I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna pretty much call it a day, call it a night for right now.
Okay, man.
Well, okay
Well,
then.
when you get back on, shoot me an invite, and I'll rejoin whenever.
Okay, well,
All right.
take it easy.
You too.